I'm Shauna and welcome back to my channel. So it is the 9th of November. I am back home. I flew home yesterday, so I didn't get any writing done yesterday. In the morning I had to pack my grandparents' car with all my stuff and then have them take it home with them before I went to the airport. So I was extremely excited about coming home because down south the weather hasn't decided if we are still in winter or if we are finally in summer. And well, up here it has been beautiful skies, 40 degrees, well probably more, 36 degrees Celsius. And I get off my plane and you cannot see the sky, it is just clouds, as it's a 45 to an hour drive from the airport to our house. And we get home and it starts raining. So it appears that I may have brought the weather from down south up here, but according to Mum, they really wanted rain, as they haven't had rain since the beginning of the year. As up here it's weird, it doesn't rain much or at all during winter, but it rains during summer. The storms are beautiful though, they're just amazing. So despite the fact that it was cloudy and was raining last night and has been raining again this morning, it is still like 33 to 36 degrees and beautiful, which I am so loving because I could not handle I just needed the heat again. Yeah. So yesterday, no writing got done. So today's plan is, I plan on doing some writing today. I also have to work on my assignment, and then tonight we are going out for tea. So with my assignment, this assignment is slightly different to the other ones. I can't just knock it out in a day or a few hours. This one is I'm doing a few graphic design internet units, and this one I have to rework some of the design from a previous assignment, as it's one of those assignments where you do a part, you submit it, and then you continue on to the next part and submit that, so it's like a continuation project all throughout the semester. And so I have to make some changes to my design before moving on to doing some coding stuff, which I haven't really done before. I know how to do it, but it's just actually putting it into practice and using it. So today I'm going to work on the design and hopefully get some words done. So it is currently 10:38 on November 9th. Sorry about the noise in the background. It is currently, can you see that? It's currently 32 degrees Celsius up here, and so we pretty much have all the aircons running all day. One of my favourite things about this town is that every building you go into is air conditioned. And it's the best thing because up here it gets really hot. Apparently last week it was 40 degrees. So yeah, so having aircons in all the rooms, in all the buildings is a must up here. But anyway, so I have filmed my videos for this. I have filmed my video this morning, and now I'm about to dive into my final assignment and get a section of that done. I'm hoping to get it done before my brother gets home, and before Mum gets home as well. So we'll see how far I get. It's now just after 2. My brother will be home in about 15-20 minutes, and I have finished working on my assignment for today. I moved myself to the couch after lunch just to change up my location a little bit. I spent probably an hour and a half trying to create some ink drops for my assignment, but they just weren't working the way I wanted, so I ended up giving up on that. But I finished it. I've sent it to my tutor for feedback, and hopefully I get that by Monday to be able to move on to the next part of the assignment. Now I am just going to have a little bit of a break, and depending on what Mum's doing when she gets home. I may go and do some editing. I may edit a video or get into writing for the day. So it's now 9:15 p.m. and I'm about to start doing some word sprints before going to sleep. Let's see how many words I can get done. It's 4:30 p.m. on Saturday the 10th of November. So last night I managed to write 1,140 words, putting my word count at 2,216. This morning I did some word sprints for about 2.5 hours on and off, and I managed to write 2,896 words, which put my word count at 5,112 words, which I'm pretty happy with. So I'm getting back on track slowly, still quite far behind, but I'm getting there, and hopefully I'll be able to catch up a little bit more over the next couple of days, but I do still have an assignment to finish, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah. And so for Project Covert overall, I added the words I have written over to the Project Covert Word document, and the Project Covert overall word count is 39,223. So I have less than 800 words to write, and I'll be at 40,000 words overall for Project Covert, which I'm pretty excited about and pretty pleased with myself. I don't know if I'll be able to get any more words written today. My brother's at a sleepover, so Mum and I are having a girls' night, so I may or may not get some more writing done today. If not, I think I'll have some time tomorrow to work on it. But yeah, so that's the update for today. So it's just after 10 on Sunday, the 11th of November. My word count is still at 5,112 words. So yesterday, like I predicted, I did not get any more words written. I managed to do some work on my assignment. I've still got quite a bit to do on that, but what I have done, I've checked with my tutor, and she says that it is all correct and that I'm on the right track, so that's great. Yeah, so at the moment there is a power outage as they are doing some work nearby, so I think it's out for an hour, so hence this weird angle, because this is the only spot where, yeah. So today's plan is I've got to write my Sunday post, because Sunday came quite quickly and I just have not got round to doing that, so I need to write that, and once the power comes back on, post it. And I've got to do some more work on my assignment, so I'm planning on getting a third of the next component of the assignment done today, hopefully, if I understand what I need to do. Yes, but writing wise, I am hoping to get to 7,500 words today. That is if I do get time to write, so it should be an interesting day. But other than that, yeah, I don't really have any other plans. So I was planning on posting my week 1 vlog yesterday, but a section I had filmed to give an overview of the week was all blurry, so I'm going to have to redo that tomorrow when I've got the house to myself. So I will film that little bit edit the video, because I've got the rest of it edited as much as I can without the overview in it, and post that tomorrow. So yeah, so let's get on with today. So it is 8:04 on the 12th of November, and I have done no writing since Saturday. So yesterday I just spent time with my family and relaxed, and there wasn't really much else that I did. So today's plan is I have to film a few videos. I'm going to get some writing done and hopefully get to 7,500 today, possibly more, but that's the goal. I also have my assignment to do. I'm hoping to knock out a big chunk of it today. My brother has also asked me to make slime, so I'm going to have to do that, and I have an interview as well today, so it's going to be a full-on day, but I think I can get through everything as long as I stay productive and get things done, but we will see how today goes. So I just finished filming for today, and now I have to put everything back where it was. But first I am turning the aircon back on because it has gotten quite warm in here. It is currently 25 degrees and it is only 10 past 9. So that aircon's going back on. Now that the aircon's back on, I am going to get to cleaning up my mess and getting ready to do some writing and uni work and everything else that I have to get done today. So, but first, I gotta put all of these back in the bookshelf. And then put these back in my brother's bookshelf. Not that he reads these types of books. The only books my brother currently reads are the weirdo books, so yeah. But yeah, so I've got to clean this area up as well as clean down there up where I was filming, because it's more comfortable down there than where I was filming the other day. So yes, so that's my filming spot. So first let's get with putting these bookshelves back on the shelf. Now it's time to put all this stuff back where they go. I'm not going to take you into my brother's room, so I just forgot to go open his door before taking pile of books back to his room, so we're going to redo that. Door open, now we take the books. So the books are all back where they need to be. Now it's time to clean this up and get it ready to start work. Today I'm working on the couch as I'm kind of overworking on the table and it's just not very comfy. Plus I like it in this room. So now that I've got everything where I would like it to be, I am going to get food as I'm hungry and set up and write a to-do list for today and get started. I'm not sure if I'm going to start with writing or editing first week's vlog, or working on my assignments. Should work on my assignment, but I kind of want to knock out words first. We'll see. First, food. So it is now 8 till 10 and I have finished having a snack. I watched a video on how to make slime so I know what ingredients to get to make slime later today. And so now I'm going to get some writing done before I have to go to my interview. So my word count is currently still 5,112 for my NaNoWriMo so far, and for Project Covert overall it is at 39,200. 223. I'm hoping during this little writing sprint that I have for about 40-45 minutes before I'll get ready, I will be able to hit 40,000 words in that time. So we will see how that goes. So last time I wrote, I finished chapter 14. I am now about to start chapter 15. I just have to decide how I want this chapter to start. I have a few options. I need to figure out the last scene that I had written was like the setup of the mission that my character is about to go on. So I don't know if I want to do another break or another break chapter before they do the full-on mission, or if I want to just dive into the mission. I'm thinking I want to just dive into the mission because I have a lot of nonsense chapters before chapter 13 that I may end up cutting, so, and I think there's been a lot of planning for this mission already. Not actually said in the book, but like the time frame that these people have been, that the characters have been working on this. I think they are ready. Yeah. I might not have an entire clue about how this all works, but it's my first draft, so yeah, so that is where I'm going to be starting, I believe. So let's get started. It's now 10:05 and I've managed to write 250 words. I am kind of not really feeling like writing right now, so I think I'm gonna take a break. I might edit the vlog for the first week of NaNoWriMo, and yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to do now until I have to get ready for my interview. So yeah, so it is 10 to 2. I got home about an hour and a half ago from my interview. It went really well, so I hope by next Monday I'll know if I've got a job or not. So I'm pretty positive about this one, so yes, we'll see. So we'll see how that goes. I haven't done anything since I got home. I kind of had lunch and then lazed about for a little bit. So now I'm going to dive into some video edits for week 1 vlog, which I'm hoping to have up sometime this afternoon, but we'll see. My brother is going to be home in about half an hour, so depending on if he wants to or not, we'll be making slime. He wants slime, so he better want to make it. That was one of the jobs that he asked me to do. Well, that was his one request today, but I thought it might be more fun to make it with him. So we will see if he wants to or not. He probably won't, but he might, depending on what kind of day he's had. So yes, slime making sometime in the future. But right now, video editing. Let's go. It is 8 AM on Tuesday the 13th of November. I didn't end up writing any more words yesterday, so my word count for NaNoWriMo is 5,362. But I'm pretty okay with that. Yesterday was a interesting day. I'm not good at having my day broken by something in the middle of the day. I prefer it either to be first thing in the morning or later in the afternoon so that I can still get a thing done. Because generally when I'm working on something, I prefer to be able to start and know I don't have any interruptions and just go. Sometimes I don't do this because I'm just not in the productive mind space and don't really want to be doing anything, so I'll like do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But yeah, so yesterday morning I recorded videos, and yesterday morning I recorded videos, did a little bit of writing, had my interview which went really well. I spent the afternoon editing and posting week 1's vlog, and then I did a little bit of work on my assignment. And so today's plan is to complete the assignment. I believe I am halfway done with it. The part that I'm working on today, it's looking at what I have to do, like reading through the instructions of how to do the coding for this part. It's a little confusing, but once I sit down and do it, I'm like, this is actually really easy. And I'm not sure if that's what I have already done so far, and hopefully it continues with the rest of it so that I knock it out today. But we will see how this goes. I'm hoping to at least have all the coding and everything done by the time my brother gets home from school. I prefer to have it completely done by then, but you never know with these sorts of things, especially when you don't have much experience with it. So yeah, so hopefully this assignment goes well and I get it done and out the way so that the rest of this week I can just focus on reading. I can just focus, so that the rest of this week I can just focus on writing and finally finishing Into the Night by Sarah Bailey. So we will see how today goes. It's now 2 in the afternoon and my assignment is just annoying the crap out of me. It's not doing what I want it to do in terms of the coding and everything. So I've played around with it pretty much all morning, and so now I'm just going to put it to the side and I might do some writing and everything. My brother's going to come through the door any moment now in the next half hour, so yeah. But yeah, final assignment isn't going too well. I've emailed the tutor with some questions, hopefully I hear back from her soon. So giving up on it for now. I'll come back to it later this afternoon. But I did figure out a few things that I was stuck on with it. It's just layout that I'm having issues with at the moment. So I could do some writing, but my assignment has just put me in a mood where I just don't want to do anything. So I might watch some videos, but yeah, we'll see. It's just, yeah. So week 2 has officially come to a close, and the past few days haven't been that great writing wise, but my assignment kind of took over my life a lot. I found that the weird thing about this assignment is that once I knew how to do it and it was doing what I wanted it to do, because the section I'm working on is the coding section, which is, yeah, coding is simplistic yet hard and complicated all at once. Some things I found really, really simple. Other things, they were simple once I knew how to do them and actually do them properly and for them to work. Other things just took forever to do. But that's how, yeah. So I had some issues with the coding and it just wasn't doing what I wanted it to, and I just couldn't figure out why and all this stuff. So Tuesday and Wednesday, so Monday Monday I did a bit of it and I got stuck at a part and just kind of, yeah, Monday was a weird day. Tuesday I spent trying to fix a bit of code that just wasn't working and it just frustrated me, so writing didn't get done. And then on Wednesday I managed to fix the code and everything was working great. It just takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to do coding, and for it to make, because it's a lot of trial and error, and yeah, so that took up all my day, and some days I just got so frustrated that I just couldn't do any writing, and this is sounding like an excuse now, and I hate that it is, but that's just what happened. But yeah, I'm still happy that I got words written this week. I feel a lot better about my word count than from week 1. So my final word count for week 2 is 5,362 words towards NaNoWriMo, and then towards Project Covert overall I have 39,573 words. So I was pretty close to hitting that 40,000 words for Project Covert overall, but unfortunately that just didn't happen. So moving on to week 3. Week 3 is going to be interesting. On Monday I will be starting my new job, and so I'm not entirely sure the hours that I'm going to be working or anything like that. But my plan by the end of week 3 is to have reached 25,000 words overall. I'm not setting it more than that, because hopefully on the 15th I will have finished this assignment and no longer be in it, and have it no longer take over my life, and so that I can spend Friday, Saturday and Sunday immersed in my writing and just knocking out all the words and everything. So we'll see how this next week goes. Hopefully a lot better and with less distractions from outside forces. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next vlog. Bye!